Hey guys, Unlucky Sevens again, and I'm back with the final part of this video. Um, it's the three-part series that I mentioned. It just turned out that way. I didn't plan on it being three parts, but I figured, three 10-minute videos would be easier on you than one long, possibly 45, 50, 1 hour video. So I'm gonna get into the final distraction that I think is a detriment to young men, and it goes hand in hand with the first two. Um, earning money. Earning money is gonna be a distraction as a young man because, like I said in the previous videos, men are not born valuable in society. We have to make ourselves valuable, right? And the best way for a man to make himself valuable is to get money. And by any means, men will go out, they'll try to get a job, or try to hustle, or try to figure out a way to gain money so they can buy things to increase their social status, to gain the attention of women. Uh, and it's a distraction. It's a distraction because once you go out there into the workforce, it's going to give you a taste of certain things in life. Okay, I'm not saying that it's bad that you go and try to find a job. That's a good thing. You wanna be um, productive. You want to be hardworking. You want to um, commit yourself to something in life that'll gain you money, and in turn you can use that money to do the things you want to do. But but if you go and you get a job and you don't have the necessary skills, you don't have the education backing you, if you don't have the experience backing you, your chances are you're going to make very little money. Very little money. And you're going to end up having to trade your time to make more money because what they're giving you is not enough to give you the lifestyle that you want. And the older you get, the more you're gonna need more money. The more you're gonna need more money. You're gonna need more money the older you get. One second, my alarm is going off in the background. You're gonna need more money the older you get, and you're gonna end up having to trade your time for that money. And one second. The, and here comes the next cycle where you're gonna get stuck. You're gonna get stuck because you've become accustomed to this lifestyle where the money that you're earning is buying you things, and you're gonna want to continue that, right? Um, and you might end up getting into debt. You might end up getting credit cards. You might end up having a car note. You might end up having a house, and you're gonna have to pay these bills. And when you're paying bills, um, some things that you're paying the bill for, if you can't pay the bill anymore, there are consequences to not being able to pay your bills. Like they'll come and they'll take your car away. The bank will come and repossess your car. They'll come and they'll foreclose on your home. They'll take your home away. If you can't pay, they'll cancel any other thing that you have that you can no longer afford to pay. And the reason why I'm saying this is, let's say you're in your job, and for some reason business isn't going well, and they cut your hours. You're already exchanging your time for more money because you don't have a degree, you don't have any valuable skills, and you don't have much experience besides what you're doing. And they cut your hours. The only thing that you're able to contribute is your time for that money. And they cut your hours. That means that you're getting less money, right? If you're getting less money, that's going to be a problem when the time comes for you to pay your bills, you know? And you end up getting into this the situation where, oh no, in order for me to maintain this standard of living, I'm either going to have to get another job that's going to give me more opportunity to contribute my time. You want to exchange your time for money, so you're gonna need to end up working two jobs, or possibly three jobs. On your days off from job number one, you're gonna be at job number two. On your day off from job number two, you're gonna be at job number three, and time is gonna go by. When time goes by, you're gonna get older. When you get older, the things in life are gonna get more expensive. This is guaranteed to happen because of something called inflation. Inflation is when the money that you earn, the value of the money is decreased, and you end up needing more money to pay for the things that used to be cheaper in the past, right? Um, the money that you're earning, you're going to need to make more money, and it's highly likely that your jobs are not going to pay you the money to keep up with inflation. It takes a very long time for businesses to catch up with inflation, and also the the tastes that women have get more expensive as they get older. From when you were 18, you could take a girl out to McDonald's or to Fridays, and she'll be happy with that. When you're 35 and you're still stuck in the same rut working these jobs that don't pay you much by the hour, or even a high salary, and you end up having to exchange more of your time to make more money. You're constantly at work. You don't have the free time to enjoy your life because you're just stuck in this endless cycle of exchanging your time for money. And the women that do decide to come into your life, they might not stick around because, one, you're always working. You don't have the time to spend with them. If you had a higher paying job, or you had skills that would earn you more money, and you would have to trade less of your time for money because you're earning more by the hour, so you can have more time available to spend with your girlfriend, or your wife, or whatever. um, this becomes a major issue. And um, getting caught up in the cycle early on can be a serious issue down the road. So the best thing I can suggest is, if you want to make a little bit of money, find a way that you can work part time, while you're still living with your parents, and you can make a little bit of money to buy the things that you want if your parents cannot afford to buy you those things. But do not get caught up thinking that you want to keep doing this, and don't devalue your education. Don't devalue the amount of time that you have available to making yourself valuable. You know, use the majority of your time while you're young to learn the skill, to focus on your studies, to complete college, to get a degree, and so you can apply yourself. And when you have those skills, when you have that experience, when you have that education, that will make you valuable to the point where you can earn more money, and you will have to exchange less of your time for that money. And with that, you will have the time to spend with your family. You can enjoy your life, you know. That's the goal as a as human beings, is to enjoy life while we're here, right? And it becomes a nightmare if you get stuck in the cycle where you're constantly having to contribute all of your time to making very little money, and you need to continue to make that money, so you have to exchange more of your time, and it's an endless cycle going back and forth. um, so focus on developing yourself, polishing yourself, learning your skills, trade, um, making yourself valuable in society, and they will pay you for it. um, if you have already gotten caught up into this cycle, if you are already making um, a low amount of money, and you're ending up having to um, pay bills and put more of your time out there so you can keep making money, you're gonna have to take a step back. You're gonna have to make a major decision to take a step back and invest in yourself. You're gonna have to invest in yourself so that you can make yourself more valuable and make more money. And the best way to do that, hopefully your parents are still alive. Maybe you can move back in with your parents, and reduce your amount of bills that you have to pay, and focus on learning a skill, learning a trade, finishing school, so that you can go back into the workforce and you can ask for more money because you made yourself more valuable. If your parents are not alive, maybe you can find a roommate, bunk with a friend, for a short period of time, and take yourself out of that cycle, out of that loop, because once you get caught up in that loop, it's going to be hard to get out of it. It's going to be hard to get out of it, and not a lot of people are willing to help men, especially for free. You will not get the same privileges as a young woman, as a young man. So it's best to take advantage of your time the best you can while you're young. All right. That's the end of this video. That's part 3. Thank you for listening.